This story is from our slash confessions. As the title says, this happened 11 years ago. Every year, I think back to the Christmas I, now 32F, broke into a single mother's home on Christmas Eve. I worked an hour out of town, and there was a huge snowstorm that forced me to get a hotel in the town I worked for the night before Christmas Eve. Since I was trapped in town, I decided to go spend some time with friends. We watched The Walking Dead and smoked the devil's lettuce to celebrate together. It was while we were partaking and watching the episode where Glenn died that my friend Brian got a call from his sister. The rest of us turned the volume of the TV all the way down as he was clearly distressed, and we were worried about him. After he hung up, he was in tears and asked if we could all go to his sister's place without explaining what was going on. We all loaded into our vehicles and headed over there together. When we got there, she was crying and devastated. Someone had broken into her apartment while she was at work and stolen all of the Christmas presents she'd been pinching pennies for all year for her 8-year-old son. We all comforted her as best we could and helped clean the apartment from the break-in. It was like the Grinch had had a special vendetta with how her place looked. That night, I went to my hotel room with my heart just broken for her and her son. The next morning, on Christmas Eve, I got up early and hit all the stores that were open and purchased what I could that I thought they'd like. The hotel allowed a late checkout, so I could have time to wrap all the gifts. Knowing already that she had to work that afternoon/evening, and that her son wasn't due back until Christmas Day, I arrived to her apartment while she was working. I had to work fast like a ninja to get the gifts from my car without being seen by neighbors, so they wouldn't call the cops on me. I placed all the gifts under their tree, filled their stocking, tidied up her apartment, and left. That night, I saw a very tearful post from my friend Brian, thanking whoever had made his sister's and nephew's Christmas that year, and then a video post from his sister where you could hear her crying as she went through her apartment to show everything that had been done. No one never found out it was me, and I felt it was time to finally share my personal favorite Christmas story with someone.